everybody, if you're watching this video, that means you watch 100 videos before you watch this video, just because I'm not the most famous guy on YouTube.
Okay.
We're going to talk about fulfillment by Amazon. However, I'm not going to walk you through how to set up an account or how to sell product on Amazon, but I will tell you and discuss more with you the problem that you may face when you start selling on Amazon. Number one question is it possible to make hundreds and thousands, maybe millions of dollars on Amazon, like these people are showing in their videos? Like, check out this car, check out my garage, check out my big house, check out this nice view. You know, they're living the life, making all this money, selling on Amazon. So the first one question is it possible? Yes, it is possible to make that much money, but there are a lot of steps, a lot of process that you have to go through before you go up there. The first problem is finding the product. Let's say you find a product on Alibaba. I'm not going to show you how to find a product, because you probably watched a lot of video showing you product research. Let's say you found this product. The first thing you have to do is to list this product on Amazon. When you list it on Amazon, there is a possibility that Amazon will not approve your listing for many reasons. One of the most common reasons, if your product uses battery, even if you're not shipping battery with your product, Amazon may flag your product as hazmat, just because your product needs battery. And for you, you have to fill a form, and the form has to be reviewed by one of the people that work for Amazon to approve it and to clear it. The other problem is they may flag your item as a professional medical device, hazmat, dangerous product, even though you will find the same exact product has been sold by many other sellers with no problems. But for some odd reason, they will flag your item and they will say, well, this is hazmat, this is a dangerous product, this is a prescription product only, this is for professional use only. And you're probably selling a jacket, you're probably selling a belt, you're probably selling socks. The question is why they are flagging my item if my item is not dangerous, if my item does not need battery, if my item is not a prescription, if my item is not for professional medical use. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. You probably need to ask Jeff Bezos. You probably need to ask the team that work for Amazon. They're not that precise. They're not that accurate. Sometimes when you call Amazon, say you're trying to sell shoe or a sock, and they flag it as a professional medical use only. You call Amazon seller and says, hey guys, why are you flagging my item? This item is not a professional medical use. A lot of people selling the item. As a matter of fact, I'm using the same exact picture and I'm using the same exact title, but you guys flagged my item. They'll be like, we have to go through the team. The team has to review your item. We don't know how to do it. Let alone the people who answer your phone call is not even in US. He has no access to the product. He never saw your product. Most of the time, the people that answer the call from Amazon, they're overseas. They're somewhere in Asia or Philippines or Middle East. They have no access to the product. Number one advice, do not pay for your product. Do not make a deal or spend any money for your product until your listing is approved by Amazon. The other problem is you may list your product that many other people are selling it, get approved by Amazon, and then the next day it's flagged and you are not allowed to sell it. So if Amazon decided that your product is for professional medical use, or it's a prescription, or it's hazmat or hazardous, if they decided not to approve it, even if your product is not any of that, and tens of people are selling the same product, if they flag your product, you're not going to sell it. Or the other problem is, say you get the product, Amazon approved it, you went through all that, your product is cleared, now it's available for sale. Remember, most of the time when you order the product, you don't get the product in your house. You don't see the product. The product goes from the warehouse to Amazon warehouse. You order it from Alibaba warehouse, it goes to Amazon warehouse, and then people start buying it, and then Amazon ships it to them. If your product is not a good product, if you received about 10% of customer complaints, like say 10 people out of 100, they complain about your product, you're dead. Your product is no longer active and Amazon will take it down. Well, how do we gonna fix this problem? The one way to fix this problem is to order a sample. But the problem with ordering sample, if you order sample from Alibaba, they might charge you $100 for a sample. So they say, oh, the sample is free. You'll get a sample. If you want a sample, we'll give you a sample, but you have to pay for the shipping. And believe me, the shipping is not going to be 10 bucks. You're probably going to be charged anywhere between $60 to $100 just to get a sample. Most people don't order sample. Most people are trying to negotiate the price on Alibaba, make a deal, you know, get pictures as much as possible, and then get the product in Amazon warehouse, and then wait and hope for the best. Good reviews, you may get bad reviews. Some people will recommend that you will reach out to the buyers. So everybody that buys your item, reach out to them and ask them for reviews. It's not always a good idea to do that, because sometimes when you ask people for reviews, they complain. They're not necessarily going to give you good reviews. It's like poking a bear. Like they were not going to talk or say anything, but now you ask them for the reviews, they'll be like, oh, the product is damaged, the product is this. They're like, hey, yeah, you this, then that, then you're in trouble. Now you're going to fix it. And they wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't even open their mouths until you poke them. If you want to reach out to them, that's fine, but I'm not sure if this is the best way to get reviews. Let's say you get the product get approved, Amazon approved it, it's listed, it's a good product, people start buying it, you're getting a good reviews, and you're making money. The problem is you can get a hijacker. Remember, all these products are not registered. Anybody under Amazon, everybody can list under anybody. So somebody can come along and put listing under your listing. And now we're gonna have to deal with the hijacker. How to deal with the hijacker? You can send him an email that says, hey, this is my product, get out of my listing. They're probably gonna say, no, I'm not. So now we're stuck with this guy. And if this guy lists the same product as you are selling with even 1 penny less than your price, he's gonna get all the sale and you get no sales. Some people will tell you, oh, there is a good way to fix this problem. Just order his product, take picture of the product, and make sure it looks different than your product, and then tell Amazon, hey, this guy is a liar because his product doesn't look like mine, yet he's using my listing. But there is a possibility that the guy copied your product and copied your logo and is selling under your listing. Then you're out of luck, and you can sue him and says he stole my logo because your logo is not registered. Okay, so your product get approved, Amazon approved it, the listing looks good, people start to buy your product, you have good reviews, you get no hijackers, and you're making money. The other problem is you have people consistently look into Jungle Scouts to see what are the best product to sell. They may come across your product and they start selling the same product you're selling. They're not necessarily hijacking your listing, but they're creating a new listing with less price. Then they will share some of your sales, and you're not going to make the same amount of sale that you make. This problem, there is no way to fix it. It's market. Everybody's trying to compete with everybody. Everybody's trying to make money, so it is hard to survive. The only way to survive is to find another product and create another listing. The other question is, I heard a lot, is how much money do I need, or how much money I'm going to be making and all that. Well, how much money do you need? It depends on how much are you willing to invest. You can, and how much, what type of products are you looking at? You can look at a product that costs you $1 and you're going to be selling it for $10 or $20. Then if you're looking for a product that costs $1 and you're going to order 100, then that will cost you only $100 plus shipping of this product, which is going to be maybe another $100. So that's $200. So you might need $200 to start your business. Some people were looking at a product that costs $50. I mean, let's say it costs $20 or $10. Well, the product costs you $10 just to buy it, and you're trying to buy 100 of them. Well, that's $1,000 right there, plus the shipping. So it depends on the type of the product. The other question is, how long before I start making money? Well, say you put in a couple $1,000 to buy the product, and remember, there's always a minimum order quantity. So if the manufacturer says, if you want to order my product, you have to order at least 100 pieces. So you order 100 pieces, you put it on Amazon, listing get approved, people start to buy your product, and now let's say you're making $10 profit each time somebody buy your product. Well, the problem is you're not going to make sales right away. The product is not going to fly out of the shelf, and believe me, no matter how much homework you did, no matter how long you spend on Jungle Scout and other websites to make sure that your product will sell, it's still up in the air. You can do a lot of homework, put your product in Amazon and it might not sell, it might get flagged, people may complain. It's always risky business. But let's say everything went smooth and you were able to list it and you were able to make money. Let's say you make $10 each time you sell the product, and you sold, let's say you'll sell 10 a day. So 10 times 10, that's $100 a day, right? $100 a day, let's say times 10 days, so that's $1,000. So you made $1,000 after 10 days of sale. Yay, I made $1,000. I need my money. Guess what? You ain't getting it. You're not getting that $1,000 right now. You made $1,000, but that's not going to be deposited until later. And also, I don't know, Amazon 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks later, you get that $1,000. So you can invest this money and you're going to make $1,000, but now you're going to have to wait for the $1,000 to come to the bank. Well, what's the problem? The problem is you ran out of product. You ran out of product and you wanted to order more product. Well, you don't have money. Well, you made money, but the money is in the internet. The money is not in your pocket. So in the meantime, you're out of product and you're waiting for your money. In this case, you're gonna lose your ranking. So even if you sold your product, everybody went well, you got a lot of good reviews, you made money, but you run out of stock and you're trying to restock your product. Now you're gonna have to wait for this money to come in, unless you have a saving. Well, if you have savings and you can invest more, by all means, do that. But some people don't have an extra cash to buy more product before their initial money came to the bank. If you invested that money and you haven't seen it yet, and I'm asking you to invest more, some people can do that, some people can't. And on the top of that, even if you have an extra cash to spare, even if you're and you have that extra cash and you're trying to buy more product even before your money comes back to you, that's good. One thing to keep in mind, you're gonna have to wait for the manufacturer to deliver your order. So in the meantime, the money that you initially spend are not back to your account, and now you're borrowing more money to buy more product because you're out of stock. And in the meantime, the manufacturer will ask you to wait maybe 30 days. It depends on the item. Some items, they will ship it by air, but if you decided to do that, you're gonna pay extra cash for the shipping by air because that costs the manufacturer more money. Or if you did, but it's gonna be faster. And if you choose to get your product shipped by the sea, then you're going to pay less money, but you're gonna have to wait longer. Some shipment will make you wait 30 days. So in the meantime, 30 days, no product, no money. Another problem is, what if my product didn't sell? If your product didn't sell, then you're out of luck. You're gonna have to eat it. The only thing you can do is to go to, I think, advertising and do a campaign about your product, and there are tons of videos about how to do that to promote your product. And it might work, it might not work. What if it worked? 100%. You're lucky, you start selling your product. What if it didn't work? Then Amazon will do two things. They will charge you monthly fee on your product because it's sitting on the shelf, nobody's buying it, or they're gonna ask you to order removal. So be careful with your first order, because you don't want to order 1,000 pieces and then Amazon comes back and says, hey, your product is not, nobody's buying it and it's sitting on the shelf. You're gonna have to take it back. Now you're gonna have to remove 1,000 pieces. Good luck finding a space in your house hosting 1,000 pieces. So bottom line, no matter how much work you put in, no matter how much videos you watched in, no matter how long you stayed on YouTube trying to figure out how to improve the fulfillment by Amazon, what's the best product, how to increase my money, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, but hopefully guys, things will work out with you and you'll start making more money. Hopefully you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know.